Hey guys, so I was looking at other things I'm going to be reviewing soon. I just finished up the video on the, this little guy, the wraparound dies from Crafters Companion, the HSN auto delivery, and then I have some other things here that I want to get going, but I just went to, what's that place called? Oh, Daiso, and I wanted to show you guys a few things. Oh, Miranda, you took the socks off? Well, Miranda picked herself some things that she wants to play with, so I wanted to show you this little doll, like the cheapest doll in the world. I mean, really, it's like, well, it's not, you know, sometimes you buy those cheap dolls and you can squish their leg because the plastic is so, like, just hollow. This one's not too bad, but, I mean, it feels inexpensive. But look how cute. They're totally different than, like, a Barbie. I mean, I don't know if you can see how short she is. Barbies are, what, like, 11-inch dolls? 9? Ooh, I forget. This little lady is probably about a 9-inch, yeah. And then you can buy different outfits for her. So she comes with like a little plastic sack, literally like a dress made out of plastic. It's so cute. But I like her face. So I had bought these before. I don't know if you remember from Miranda years ago. I think I got the blonde girl and the brunette here. But like just the little face is so manga. I think she's so cute. So, you know, obviously a little inexpensive. And then she picked out this little like schoolgirl outfit for her. And it came with socks and shoes and then the little headband, which is actually a headband, but we put it on as a hair tie. So here you go, Miranda. And she's really hounding me right now so that she can open this Rilakkuma box. So they had a bunch of new Rilakkuma things. Okay, they had a bunch of new Hello Kitty things, but it's a bummer that I think I got there too early. So like the Hello Kitty stuff was just being put out. So I'm like, oh man, I may have to go back in the next day or two because it wasn't even full like what they had out. But anyway, but they did have some really cool things, and now they have little blind box type things. So I'm gonna let her open it. I'm not gonna record her because I'm not gonna get caught up in that mess. But as you can hear, there's something in there. I don't know. It says it's a keychain. No wonder. I think 1 plush keychain per box. Yeah, because I hear something kind of metal in there. And then super cute. They also had like Christmas ones, but they were still the same price even though it's after Christmas. I'm like, that should be on clearance, people. But really cute little blind bags, other little keychains and stuff they're carrying now also of Rilakkuma. So I'm gonna give this to her and then we'll continue on. Okay, Miranda says, can you take a video of this? So this is the one she got. Super cute little outfit. There you go. Okay, Mama. Let me see. I just wanted to see something. Okay, go ahead and take that with you. And one other thing I want to show you before I finish up the Daiso stuff is this really quickly. I got this from QVC. I used to always order this. I think it was QVC. It might have been HSN. But the first time I ever got anything that was Philosophy was Amazing Grace. And it was literally through, like I say, either HSN or QVC. But they were saying they don't carry this size in the stores. They're like, because, you know, obviously if you go to the mall or wherever they might have it, Macy's, they have Philosophy or, you know, the makeup counters. It's a really big bottle to like store a whole bunch of them of, right? So they just don't carry these. They carry the smaller ones that you normally see. And sometimes you'll see these at TJ Maxx or Home Goods and stuff like that. But Amazing Grace to me is the #1 best scent. It's like the original. It smells just like soap. Like a really clean soap. And I know when you say there's like so many different soap scents, and I know it's kind of weird to just, oh, it's like soap. It's just a very clean soap scent. I don't know what soap to tell you. Like Dove or, you know, it's not like that. It's just super clean. Like just a beautiful scent. So QVC had it for their today's special, like during Christmas, so they have like a million today's specials. They don't care, they're just running a bunch of them. And they have one called Pure Grace, and Pure Grace is a little more perfumey. I don't like it as much. Amazing Grace to me is it. But I got, so it's a full-size firming body emulsion because supposedly it's supposed to firm up your arms and legs, which I don't know. I've been using this stuff for decades now. I don't think, maybe I should stop using it and see if I get a little flabby, right? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's firming, but it's good stuff. So I love that. This is the Shampoo Bath and Shower Gel. I basically just use it as a shower gel. I mean, I don't put this in like Miranda's bath, but everybody uses it. Like seriously, the kids, everybody, it just smells clean. It doesn't smell girly or, you know, whatever. Matt loves it. So, but for shampoo, I've never tried it, but they do recommend that or say it's a great shampoo. I don't know. It does come with the 2 pump bottles, pump tops, which is a big deal. I don't know if you ever bought like Biolage. They'll sell these big bottles like at Ulta or anywhere, and they don't give you the pump, and then the pump is like $3 if you want to buy it. Or sometimes they're like, oh, free pump, you know, every once in a while, but otherwise you have to pay for it. And it's like, that's so, I'm gonna open this thing and tip it over every time? Like, that's crazy. So these come with the pumps. They're super high quality. They're great. I do want to mention to you, see how this one's all closed up? Do not try to put this into your lotion closed up because it's gonna squirt back out at you. So make sure to open this up to relieve the pressure, and when you push it into your bottle, then screw it on or into your shampoo. It won't cause a mess because it can. The other thing I've tried, because again, whenever I started getting into Philosophy, I'm like, I'll try it. Their Purity Made Simple, which is their one-step facial cleanser. I don't ever wash my face. I know that sounds gross, but like, you know, I take a shower, water falls on my face, you know, shampoo, whatever, but I don't like legit buy, well, I do buy some things, but like, I always forget to use them. I just don't use them, but like my skin isn't oily. It's not dry. I don't get acne, never really had it even when I was younger, so like, I don't know, it's never really been my thing. So I did start off with Purity Made Simple, or not start off with, but it's one of the things I liked because supposedly it has everything in it, and you know, it's one-step facial cleanser. What does it say? I forget what they say why they like it. It has hydrates and melts makeup away, natural oil extracts help condition skin, so and then it eliminates makeup buildup, daily deep cleanse pores, and does that. So I do like it. It has a great scent. It's gentle, you know, it's good stuff. Foams up really nice. So this also came in this whole thing. So then I got the auto delivery. So I think you can get it every 3 months. I'm like, no, I'll do every 6 months because I won't run out of that for that long. I probably run out of the shampoo or the bath shower gel before I run out of the shampoo. But it also comes with a roll-on. So I'll throw this, you know, little Amazing Grace roll-on fragrance roll-on, I guess. And I always just keep this like in my purse because this stuff is amazing. And then it came with the perfume, which, I mean, if you were to buy this is a big size one. It's not inexpensive, right? So I think this whole thing was $70, which is freaking great because just their little shower gel normally is like $18 for the small one, right? It's like 16 ounces or 8 ounces. No, it must be 16 ounces. Maybe it's 8 ounces. I don't remember, to be honest. I can go look upstairs. I have one in my shower right now. But, so I mean, it's a great deal, especially if you like Amazing Grace. Like, it's so nice. Love it, love it, love it. So, as Philosophy as a company, I like it. I like their, they have like these little towelettes they sell, and I can't remember what it was supposed to be for. It must have a toner and things like that in it, because I used to like those too, but I haven't picked those up in a long time. I can't even think right now what it was that they had. I just remember using my cleanser, and then I would use that. But anyway, all right, let's look at this Daiso stuff. Okay, so let's start with the rest of the haul. I did get an order in from that perler company, a bunch of perler beads I had ordered, but I'll do that one separately. For some reason this looks crooked. I don't like that. Okay. So let's continue. So they had, this is what, they throw everything in the bag and then I don't know where anything is, but they did have some fun new things at Daiso, including like this. Like, you guys know when you go to buy like a loom like this, a knitting loom or whatever you want to call it, they're not cheap. I mean, you can use coupons like at Michael's and stuff, but $1.50? Like, come on, are you kidding? Oh, the other thing is I wanted to follow up on that and check on this, because I just realized when I went to Daiso, they had a bunch of signs up, and I'm like, okay. And it's like, how to do the pricing? And I'm like, how to do the pricing? Everything's $1.50 at Daiso, you know? But some options they have now that cost a little more. I don't know that it's mostly everything, though. I think mostly everything's still $1.50, but I was like, what? So I didn't realize. I was going to look at my receipt and see if anything else was charged up higher than $1.50, but I'll have to see if I can find my receipt, maybe at the bottom of the bag or something. But they have these guys, even with the pick and everything, for $1.50. Now, I have tons of these, so basically I picked this up to do a giveaway with, because I already hit 5,000 subscribers, and I just wanted to have some fun things. But so there's that. They also have these little guys, and these are fun. Well, the only reason I've ever actually made like a cord like this or a tube is for like a finishing item, like if it's gonna be like let's say I made a bag or something, crocheted or knit, however, and you need like a string to help you kind of like tie it up. That's what I would use this for. But they also sell them just for like kids can learn how to do this kind of thing. And now I think you could probably even use this with those like rubber bands and stuff. So kind of cool that they had it. And again, $1.50, you know, with the little tube, and it had 2 different sizes or styles and everything. So I was like, this is pretty cool. And then this one is similar in that you can use this to just make the little tube like this, like a little braid, and then this one makes the larger one. So obviously this one has more, it'll be like a tighter gauge than these two guys. So I thought that was really cool. They had all these different options, and on the back they have the instructions. Let me see. There are some in English, and then it shows how to like make a little cat, you know, something cute to do with the different pieces here. So that was kind of cool. Kind of cool if they have that now. Or at least I hadn't seen them before. I did get a bench scraper, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up. If I don't open it now, I'm just going to put it down and never put it away. But I do a lot of bread and things like that, and hopefully this doesn't rust. That would be my only issue. Other than that, it does say stainless steel, which is interesting. I've never really seen any of their stuff say stainless. So basically, as you're cooking or making doughs and things, you can use this to help you scrape up whatever might be stuck to your counter. So that's what that's for. So toss that and put this away. Every time I go there, I look for these Japanese pancake rings or molds, and I know they have a bear-shaped one. I don't know if they have it at Daiso, but I've seen it before, like in life, right? They have a bear-shaped one. So I found these, which is so awesome. I recently made a video and I just showed you how to use a mold to make a pancake. It's not the Japanese pancake, like jiggly pancake recipe. Every one of those recipes takes egg whites. So if you have time in the morning to, you know, do up some egg whites with the rest of the stuff, and then you cook them on your griddle. They still take about 20 minutes though, because they're thick. It's not gonna be as thick as this, right? You're still about like that thick, but you have to wait for it to really cook through on low heat so you don't burn them. So it does take a while, but it does say so for firming up Bavarian cream or mousse, and for sponge cake dough mold or whatever. And then they show you here the pancake, which is funny. It just says bottomless mold. Also used for making pancakes. So I didn't even think about it that way. Like if you want to put mousse in here, something cute that you need to firm up, or like those, I don't know, there's all kinds of desserts nowadays that people make and stuff like this. So, or sponge cake, you know, whatever. So they're open so that you can just put them down, put in what you need, and let it firm up there. And then they have the stars. So I got 2 of each because, again, the pancakes take like 20 minutes. So you don't want to sit there for 20 minutes for one, right? So let's try to make a couple at a time. And I was looking for more molds, rice molds. And some of these I might have already had. Like this little guy, I don't... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do a video on this one. Nah, I don't know. So basically what you do, and it tells you to warm it up for some reason, the bread, but I guess it doesn't just like fall apart. But you can take this little guy, you stamp it on your top bread, and then you take the bottom mold and you push it through the actual bread, this black piece. So then your bread becomes that shape. But you don't do that. If you want it to seal up like this, you would have to do your little face. Kind of use this as a guide to see on your bottom piece of bread, like where you want to put your filling. Get that cute one, the one that you put the little face on, back over on top. And then use the black mold again to push through both of them, and then it'll hold it all together. And it'll be crustless, or you can just use it on its own to make a little sandwich, like cut out both pieces and then layer it up. But really cute. Mold. I was looking for a particular one. I don't think I found it. I don't think I had it here. But there's this one that makes makes a rice, like a sushi roll. And then when you have to shake it to do that. And when you shake it, you put a piece of sushi in there, nori, and it sucks it up too, and it makes a perfectly covered piece of sushi or whatever you stuffed rice, however you want to name it, which I didn't know that's what it was for. Like that's what it did, so I thought that was kind of fun. So this is kind of similar. This one makes the rice balls, and all you have to do is shake it. You put your little rice in there, and you give it good shakes, and then the rice will be a perfect little ball. So it's just kind of cute for like little bento, little lunch idea. The other one I was mentioning is something like this, but this one you just shape it. You're just going to push it down. You put your rice in there, and then you put the top piece onto it, and it makes it round. But not as fun as that shaker one. So I had to look for it. I might even have it already, because I feel like I might have bought it years ago, because it's been something that they always carry. But I just don't remember seeing it. Oh, and this one's cute. So this one, well, it'll go with something I'm going to show you guys later. I can't open it without like destroying the package, I don't think. Let me see. This one makes your cute little triangle sushi, but I got 2 different ones. So, again, this one, like the little picture on there makes it look all cute and pudgy. I don't know. This is weird to me right here. What is this about? Does it come off? No. Wait, yeah, it does. I was going to say, how are you going to have this in here? Okay. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Mix with the screw. Put on lid tightly. Interesting. I guess that's to help you mix, like if you're going to flavor your little rice, you use that thing, and then you push it down too. Weird. Very odd. I'm going to have to read that one more, because that seems odd to me. Like, you put your stuff in there, and you go like this, I guess, to kind of mix it up, you know, the flavoring. And then you basically take this other side and push it down, and that's going to make it tight. And then you pop it out, you just push this, and it pops out that little rice that you just made. This part's weird. I'm not sure why I would need that, but okay. So that makes like a little onigiri, I don't know how you pronounce it, O-N-I-G-I-R-I rice. But I was looking for the other rice mold. If I can get to it. I don't know where it is. I'll find it soon enough. These are, you know, it says punching mold, and it tells you you can cut nori with it, but really I'm looking to use these as cookie cutters because they're adorable. So they're the Toy Story cookie cutters. This one makes your eggs in different shapes. You can put scrambled egg in there, you can put just an egg, and then put it in the microwave, basically. So, very interesting. And I think there's actually 2 different molds. I thought it was 1 piece, but it's 2. So, like, this one would be, like, for a full egg. And if you want to microwave it, you know, that's up to you. I think that's kind of odd. But the scrambled egg maybe is something I would look into doing. But that's really cute. I didn't know there was 2 in here. Very cute. Have you guys ever microwaved an egg? Tell me what that's like. I would like to know. And what do I have here in my arms? Oh, the little Mickey ones. Again, it says to cut nori and stuff, but again, I would use it more for a cookie cutter. How adorable are those? And then they have new Hello Kitty stuff, which is basically why I was like, oh, snap, look at that. And so they didn't have a lot. They were still putting things out, so I think they just got it new, and I got there too early. So that's why I was like, well, I already told you guys that earlier. Maybe I need to go back in a couple days and see what's up. Let me see here. Trying to find the Hello Kitty stuff. So my daughter, she picked this out. And they have another one with like My Melody, which was super cute, but she picked this little cup, so that's going to be a little water cup for her. They have these little cuties. They're all plastic, which I kind of like better than melamine, but, you know, they always sell those kind of things. And then, of course, the spoon and fork. And then I have like these little bowls in here somewhere. I'll come across them soon. They have new little bags, of course. These are zip top bags. She came to get her cup. With a gusset bottom, it feels like. Super cute. Now, these just, yeah, it says My Melody by Sanrio. They actually have the sticker and everything. So, again, I don't know if these cost more. I didn't check. I'm assuming, let me see, here's my receipt. Yeah, pretty much, the only thing I bought that cost more, no, not even that, was, I think, a rice, like a earthenware pot, and easygoing cat ears. Oh, that's the $5 thing that Miranda picked. And some rice, that was $3. So yeah, I don't know why they have new signage up. Maybe just, I have no idea why. I did pick up this snack before I left there though, because I was like, oh, this looks good, and then I forgot to eat it in the car ride home. But it's basically just wafers with chocolate and then some peanuts mixed in there. So, chocolate cream with peanuts. I'll open that in a minute, okay? Okay. You gotta wait. These are the little cups. It was like a little cup set. I think the bottom one is just, actually, I don't know if the bottom one has, there was 2 cups in here, that's all I know. Let me see. I don't know if they're both decorated or how, those are really stuck together. Hold on. Oh, they both have decorations. I didn't know that. I just figured the one inside was red. So again, both of these for $1.50. They all kind of coordinate with each other. And this one is super cute. It's to make little dumplings. And I saw a video. I haven't seen the video. I saw that somebody, you know, they always try out like IKEA gadgets or whatever. Not IKEA, sorry. Daiso. So I saw that somebody was using this. So I'm going to check it out and see how they fared with it to make your little pot stickers. This one. Oh, okay. So, see, I thought this was one piece. Now I look at it as 2 different ones. And this is a rice mold. It says, and this one's super basic. You just get whatever it is. Now, if you want to fill your rice, because these are super cute in onigiri, you put a little bit of rice. You kind of flatten it out a little bit. Not too much. I mean, just put it in there. Put whatever filling you want, which some people do like tuna and mayo. And I bought Japanese mayo with a Kewpie brand. It's so cute. Oh, actually, I put it away. I should have brought that out to show you. But anyway, and then you put a little more rice. And then this is super basic. All you do is just take this and squish it down. And that compresses it. And then when you lift this off, you turn it over. And then it has this little thing that helps you kind of push it out. If it doesn't just fall out, you just give it a push. And then you can use your seaweed or whatever, or just eat it like that, right? But normally you wrap it with a little bit of seaweed. Like that. Well, this one's actually a little bit different. They're doing it sideways. Usually you wrap it around like a gift. Oh, and they had this little mandolin slicer. I'm like, this is worth trying because it was, you know, $1.50. I'm afraid of these. I had a mandolin slicer. I got rid of it because I was like, this thing's so scary. But it does have a lid, so if you're putting it away, you're not going to like cut yourself if you're reaching for other things. So that's what happens. The mandolin slicer I had never had any kind of guard or anything. It was just scary, right? So they're good, just scary. So I want to try that out since I got rid of my other one. We've been having a lot of Korean soups and Asian soups because I loved making that kind of thing in the winter and stuff. So I just grabbed some more of these little spoons instead of using the ones that might have made their way to my house from like a restaurant, you know. Anyway, so let's see here. Cute little headbands. And I don't know if Miranda's actually gonna wear these. I usually just wear these like when my hair looks ridiculous. I'm sitting here at home, so I just put these on just to pull my hair back a little bit. But they have little twin stars and My Melody. They're super cute. Let's see. These I thought were going to be rice molds too, but they aren't. I guess maybe you can try to use it, but it's a popsicle maker. So basically it's a silicone pop maker. So you're going to put your liquid in here, you put your little thing. It has like a little stopper, right? To make sure, put that stopper there so the liquid doesn't just come out. And then you put the lid back on and you can put it in your freezer. So they have the mini and they have the Mickey Mouse hand. This was just a complete shakedown right here because I don't like wearing cheap glasses. I feel like they might even harm your eyes. I don't know. I always worked for optometrists when I was younger in college and stuff, and I'm like, eh. And another tip they always told me, both optometrists that I work for are like, do not put sunglasses on babies. I know people think that's cute and whatever else, but the babies, their eyes are still developing, like pigment and everything else that has to do with sun sensitivity and stuff like that. So if you're putting sunglasses on them, they're not developing that. They're just keeping their eyes kind of delicate, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, it's cute. Okay, take a picture, but don't have them wear them all day. So just a tip for young moms if anybody's listening. So I never did that thing. My kids never wore sunglasses ever, but Dale's eyes were always sensitive, and I guess I would have been like, oh, he put some sunglasses on, but you know, he outgrew that too. So, and his eyes were a little bit lighter color, so maybe that's why. But Miranda's 5 now, almost 6, and she wanted these. They're very stylish here, and she wanted these. And she looks like a total diva with these. I think these are super cute. And again, like, do they really have UV protection? I don't know. It says visible light transmittance 15% or more. Materials, UV transmittance 1% or less. Oh, blocking 99% or more. We'll see if that's true. And these are for me just because they're for fun. Like I said, I don't really like wearing cheap sunglasses. I mean, cheap, like $10, yes, but cheap, $1, maybe not, you know? But there they are. And I just thought they were super cute. The little cat eye. With literally little cats on the side there. What else did I find? Oh, I got another sushi roller because I have a friend coming over hopefully today, and I was like, what are we gonna eat, like with the kids and stuff? I'm like, oh, maybe some sushi. So I have one mat, so I wanted to have another one just so that we don't have to like keep waiting for each other. So I mean, they're $1.50, might as well. What I do with these, and I've shown you in other videos, I always put it in a Ziploc. Like if Ziploc is big enough, usually like a gallon size, or yeah, it's usually a gallon size that works. Put this in there, and then all you do is wipe the gallon size Ziploc, and it still works just as well. You still roll it, but it has just like this, the way you see in the plastic on there, but you know, opened up, and it works really great. What else do I have in here? Oh, I picked up their udon noodles only because I haven't tried them. For $1.50, I'm like, oh, it's worth a try. They had a bunch of new food stuff there. I guess because they know people are making their own soups and things, and people like to, you know, noodles. So they're carrying a lot more of that. Some of the things were way more expensive, like $5, $6 a pack. I'm like, you're insane. So I did not get those. Some wool felt kits, which are adorable. They have the little squirrel and his little luggage. That's so cute. And then this one is the bear with an apple, a little apple head. So adorable. Okay, back to Hello Kitty stuff, I guess. I got more of those bags. Then they have like, you know, like I showed you guys this last time, like carry bags, like grocery bags. So these are the medium-sized ones. And then we have the large ones. So in the medium-sized bag, there's 12 of them. In the large, there's 8 of them. Super cute. And like I said, I've been giving people things. If people come over and I send them off with something, I put them in these bags and they look so cute. And then I grabbed a ton of, well, not a ton, but 2 bags of the small ones. There's 20 of them in there, and again, just like little grocery bags. And they had Gudetama ones too. They had medium, small, medium, and large of those, but I just grabbed 1 pack of medium. What is this? Oh, the reason I went was to get Valentine bags for Miranda's stuff. I already got all this stuff, like I showed you guys from the Dollar Tree, basically to put in them, but I just wanted something cute. So we found these, and it's kind of odd. Sweet time. Wish you be always filled with happiness. And it has a little panda and his little macaron, which doesn't really have to do with Valentine's, but Miranda liked them. I thought they were cute too. So we grabbed these gusseted little bags. And let me see here. Oh, remember I told you guys I have a bunch of cheap tweezers from AliExpress I can't find so my kids can do their perler beads. So I just went ahead and picked some up at Daiso, because why not? Let's see here. Oh, I only grabbed 1 bowl. Okay, so they had 2 different styles of bowl at the Hello Kitty stuff. And I'm like, do I really need both of them? The other one had like little handles, and it was cute, but Miranda eats a lot of rice. Like whenever we cook anything, she just wants to eat the rice. So I thought this would be cute for her little bowl. A little miso soup would be adorable in here. I probably should have grabbed more because I like the size. They're so cute. This is the Nori Punch. And I have a mini one too whenever I come across it. But basically to decorate your little bentos. Again, it looks like they put it on an egg maybe. Or maybe that's a rice ball, I don't know. It's a fake picture, so it's hard to tell what it's supposed to be. I did get these tea bags. I was a little bit concerned about buying these because I remember recently, I think Colbert in his show was talking about how people have been ingesting plastic, basically, mini plastics, like those, what do they call it? It's not called mini plastic, but like really small, what's it called? Anyway, because of the tea bags, like, slipped in these new companies, they put out these tea bags that are kind of weird and like, they're not the same typical little paperish bag or whatever you want to call it, that little fabric they use. And so those little mini plastics are coming out of that, right? As you use it, you heat it up and it like destroys it a little bit, comes out and you're drinking them. And it's not the biggest deal, but I was like, oh no. So these feel like the felt that we're used to, those little fabrics. And I got this because I've been making my own like budae or other Korean stews. And a lot of times you use anchovies, like little dried anchovies, and you're supposed to take the heads off and guts out and then put them in your soup and then take them out, right? So you have them in like a strainer or a cheesecloth. So this will work for that too. So I thought, well, I'll do that because it has been kind of a pain. I don't like that this isn't reusable though, you know what I'm saying? So I might switch back to just using like a tea infuser, but I told my husband, do not forget that this is the tea infuser that I use for the anchovies because of how gross. I mean, it stays on there. I mean, you wash it, but I'm just like, okay, this is the soup one, you know? Let's not get it twisted. So I did pick up a couple of their brush pens for like calligraphy because they are good, and I've reviewed them before or showed you guys how they work. And then they had this paper, and it says calligraphy paper, but it's really nice thick paper. And I was like, hey, this might be good to even maybe wet. I don't know. It's a little bit off-white though. It's not as white as you think. But there's 20 sheets of paper in there, and I was like, this is good. I like that together. So I grabbed those. So here's the Nori Punch for the mini Nori Punch. Nice and heavy weight. I don't know if it probably cut paper, I don't know, but for me it was more for my little bentos. And they had a lot of new other Minnie Mouse things like this little board. My daughter's always drawing or needing a drawing board, so I don't mind giving that to her to put, you know, her little papers on and stuff because she sits next to me and does her drawings or whatever. She saw this Cinderella folder, and I bought folders like these before. They're kind of like portfolios, and on the inside they have the plastic sleeves. They're awesome. I love them. I put things in there that has to do with like with my crocheting or anything really, like friendship bracelet designs or whatever else to go in there, and it's awesome. So I like those. This is just a planning pad. It says A4 size, but it's basically the paper that I use for anything that has to do with crochet or friendship bracelets are grid paper, so you can make your own designs. And then I got their laminating film. I don't know if I've got this before. Maybe I might have shown you guys. I want to try it on my Scotch laminator because if this works, these are $1.50, you guys. And Scotch, it's Scotch, right? Brand, yeah. They want like 10, 15, 20 bucks, who knows, for like their different sizes that they sell. So I'm like, I need to try this out. So I will, maybe I'll do a video on that. We'll see. That's not super helpful because I know there's not Daiso everywhere, so like it's very niche if somebody really needs this portfolio thing that has a Scotch laminator, right? So it's kind of like, but it's worth trying. They had Takoyaki Sauce. Okay, so I'm obsessed with takoyaki things, or like I have the little machines, I have the little fish makers, they make the little fish like shaped stuff. Those are taiyaki, but you can still put the same takoyaki stuff in the takoyaki maker. So I was like, what? So I have to try this, and it does scare me that there's an octopus on there, but you know what? I've tried all kinds of weird things recently and they've been great, so that's fine. But it says it has vegetable and fruits like tomato, apple, dates, and then high fructose corn syrup, vinegar, salt, soy sauce, cornstarch, spices, alcohol to retain freshness, and seasoning. This is a bummer. I usually read my soup bases whenever I buy like ramen soups and stuff because I don't want MSG in them, and this one does have MSG, but you know, when I was a kid I remember having a bottle of MSG that we would throw into different recipes just because, or my mom made a stir fry or something, like that was just the thing you did. They still sell MSG, like a whole just bottle of it, right? So it's not my favorite thing, but this is very minimal amount, I hope, being in a sauce like that, so that's okay. But normally I read the things, and if it says MSG, I do not buy it. So what's good about the Samyang products, like those 2 times spicy or like carbo or all these spicy soups that people are buying at ramens, they don't have MSG, which is great. So I think if they did, they probably wouldn't be selling as well. So I did pick up the Nishiki sushi rice there because it wasn't a bad price. I think it was $3 for this bag, and that's pretty good because that my local market or store, they want more money for that because they're like, oh, this is a niche item that, you know, they want to charge for. But it's just sushi rice, dude. So I do like that brand. I did pick up, this is supposedly, it says Daiso, which is interesting. I've never really seen, not that I've never seen, because obviously these things are all say Daiso, but like food products that are legit Daiso brand. So this is their instant soup base. They had two different ones. This one says the Daiso miso with stock made from bonito and kelp. And it starts off with soy paste, which is good. And it goes from there. But they had two different ones. One was just basically the miso paste, which is bean paste, basically. And then this one says it has a couple different flavors in it. So I tried this one just so it has a little more flavor. We'll see. We will see. And lastly is that rice, or just a little earthenware pot. Like, I have Korean ones that I love. They work great. You fire them up, they start sizzling, you know, whatever you put in there sizzles and cooks really well. These seem cheaper than those because those are nice and thick and like awesome. This one, it's a little scary to me, so I'm going to try it because I think they're cute. They had a bigger one, but I'm like, I'm not going to pay $6 right now for one and have it explode on me or something. So this one was $3. It is gorgeous, and now this one works for me. I will definitely go back and get the $6 one. So this is the lid, even though it looks like a serving bowl, which maybe in a pinch, I guess you could use it as a serving bowl. What I like is that it even has the little stamp in there like they do when they make different pottery. I thought that was kind of cool. And this is the base, and it has a stamp of number 5. And it's really cute. So basically, as you cook whatever, you have your little lid to warm thing, you know, keep it warm. It has even a little vent. I just think this is adorable. But it is thinner feeling than, like I said, than my other earthenware pots that I buy at the local H Mart. Okay, so that's it from Daiso. And then just real quick, at my local store, they call it Asian 101. I love that store. I'm always begging H Mart, please, like, put an H Mart in the North Valley or up here, because people in San Diego don't want to drive everywhere. So if you're like San Diego proper, that's like south, you know, right? It's as south as you can get. And then they call this part, you know, basically the north, right? And I'm like, put one up here because I have to drive 20 minutes, you know? And that's crazy, especially if there's traffic, it's going to take longer. But I don't think they're looking to install a, you know, however much money it costs to start a store just because people don't want to drive 20 minutes. But so I have a little market not too far from here called Asian 101, and it's a little mom and pop place, and they've been adding more and more things recently, always better and better. So I thought that was pretty cool. So they did have finally my boba straws. I've been looking for them everywhere, so I like to make boba here. So I grabbed 2 packs while they had them. They also had boba milk tea powder that doesn't have a warning on it. I told you that last time about the Thai tea. It has a warning on there for the state of California, and I'm like, I know state of California, we're a little picky with, but what's the warning for? It doesn't say there like it's for lead. Is it for something cancerous, you know, whatever? They don't tell you what it's for. They just have the thing on there. So this one does not have a warning, so I'm like, great. And it's already mixed up. It's all your boba milk tea powder. I will try things like this because it's okay. It's the milk tea, but like black tea flavor. The company is Green Max. I don't know if you guys want to see a review. I can try to make it, and then again make my boba pearls that I buy at the Korean market. But I don't like the flavored ones. If you see these and it's like pineapple or mango and it's a powder, don't buy it. It's disgusting. You have to make it yourself, and from like fresh pineapple, fresh mango, or else it just tastes weird, off, like not good. Just like if you were going to a boba place and you see they're just using some kind of mix, it's not good. You know, you want them to use what they need. The only other thing is like taro, that is a powder, but no. Otherwise, make it fresh because they just taste funky. I got some little banana chips that are yummy, and I just realized it says seaweed. Why? When I saw this, I'm like, oh, okay, this is the plain one, and then the other one had a flavor. I forgot what the flavor was, something else. But now I see this as seaweed. That's interesting. They did have samples, and I'm like, I'm not going to sample. I'll just buy them. And see right here, first thing, no MSG. I mean, that's what people are looking out for, you know? Okay, and then we have our roasted seaweed, and just, you know, sometimes these do have a warning on them, especially in California. See right here, this product can expose you to lead, arsenic, or cadmium. And now it says, at least, that's nice, but it doesn't tell you which one really. It's because it comes from the ocean and the way they process it and all that stuff, so it has like slight traces of, I forgot what seaweed has, but even those seaweed snacks that you buy that everyone's buying now, that everyone's eating, they all have the warning on them. So just so you know, it's obviously seaweed. And then, so that's from there. And then from H Mart, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I think I did, but they also have them at my little local store. So this is basically why I got those molds that make the triangle rice, because you can wrap it later with this. This one, I feel like it comes with this little plastic mold though, because at least they're showing it here, and they show it here like a thing that might be in the I don't read whatever this is. I think it's Korean because it's a Korean thing. But it seems to me like it's in here, that plastic thing. So either way, if you don't have it, sometimes they come with it. I have seen this on Amazon. They want, I think, $20 for 2 packs of this plus the mold. So it might be something if you're interested to look it up, but it's double roasted onigiri seaweed. And I think, like I said, if it's Korean, it's gimbap or kimbap, K-I-M-B-A-P or G-I-M-B-A-P, and you can look up recipes on that. So that is it, guys, I think. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all at the next one. Bye now.